also joined at the moment by Varun Santhosh of the Congress. I'll go to Shehzad in a moment because he wants to respond. But Varun Santhosh, it's all very easy to say, that private investment has not picked up. This government has done a lot to encourage private investment over the years. They've given various incentives. We can go to the corporate tax breaks that took place a few years ago. But for some reason, private investment is reluctant to invest. Now, is the fault lie with the government or does it lie with the investors? Does it lie with private sector? You're sitting on 6 lakh crores, but you're unwilling to put your money. I come back to it where your mouth is. You'll come on our shows and say, yes, we want the animal spirits of the economy to revive, but they're not reviving.
Rajdeep, who marshals the resources
the
of the
banks
country?
also have been restructured.
Sure. So you've got all that in place. The banks have been restructured. Why is investment not picking up?
See, what is the duty of the Prime Minister? To marshal the resources of the country to make it work for India, for Team India, right? Now, why is private investment not picking up? Because 8 lakh crore of, tax cuts have been given, yet demand has not picked up. Is because it's a complete mismanagement of the economy, of the Prime Minister.
Give me the exact mismanagement of the economy. How? Give me an example.
Right. Now, let's take the economic survey. The government's own economic survey of last year said that, quoting Lowy Institute of Australia, that power gap of India is -4, which is the worst in Asia after Russia and North Korea. Which basically means, what is the power gap which Lowy Institute says? We have great economic resources, we have a great youth dividend, we have a great R&D system and tech ecosystem, yet we are not able to marshal all of this to work for Team India, which is a 140 crore people. Why? Why? Because let's go back to Gita, right? Which Shehzad Poonawalla said. Gita says, Karmanye vadika raste ma phaleshu kadachan. Do your work and let the fruits play out.
Rajdeep,
What the politics of BJP is that they only focus on the politics, the fruits of power, and not delivering it to the people.
No, these are all, you see,
Sean
of political
7% plus
I want
growth for so many
specifics.
years. Please answer that.
We've got a quick response from you, Shehzad Poonawalla. You see, this is the major challenge ahead of the budget. What are you actually going to do to revive the animal spirits? As I said, government has made various efforts, but they are not effectively working on the ground in terms of private investment. That's the reality. CapEx is what is driving your growth. It is not what should be driving your growth, which should be private investment.
Rajdeep, now please be fair to me and give me 30 seconds before you make your next intervention. First of all, if you see the corporate investment announcements, in H1 FY25 it was 7.9 lakh crore and now in H1 FY26 it is 14 lakh crore plus. Secondly, gross fixed capital formation is up by 7.8% in this FY, and apart from that it is up to 30% of our GDP. It used to be 27% of the GDP in 2014. If you are saying this has not happened, then let me give you specific examples what we have done. Look at the investments that have come in through the PLI scheme. Look at the fact that we have now streamlined the labor codes. Look at the fact that now we have even boosted the consumption through GST 2.0 reforms. Look at the ease of doing business. And yes, कर्म करना केवल हमारी चिंता नहीं, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की भी है. The regulation process that we are easing from here, we are removing compliances, we are removing archaic laws. What are the states? State governments also have to do their bit. They can't do Rajniti in the studio and then come and lecture us. Please tell me, Rajdeep, today,
most of these states are governed by the BJP.
1 second, Maria, just 10 seconds. Maria, हमारे स्टेट में तो अच्छा ही हो. For instance, I'll give you the state you are sitting in, Noida, Uttar Pradesh. In that place, we have now got a very progressive labor code. In fact, it allows the women to do the night shift also. But what is the Rajniti that Kerala does? कभी बोलो ना, बंगाल क्या राजनीति बंगाल के लीडरशिप क्या राजनीति करते लेबर कोड पे? Why aren't they doing the labor code reforms properly? Why aren't they following the lead that the central government is following? So reform process and regulation को enabling environment में करना is also the duty of the states. Many of the things are also dependent on the state government. Having said that, secondly, now see, I am sure Congress will have problem with Gita, but let me give you just one example, Rajdeep. There used to be 2 mobile phone manufacturing units or assembling units in this country. Today there are 300 plus. ये किसने बनाया? ये जिन ने बनाया क्या? Is this not a reality? Is this not a reality that today India is self-sufficient in its own mobile phone requirement? First, we used to import it, because of which we used to pay import bill for electronic goods. Please, Rajdeep, tell me, toys we used to import, 70% of our toys was from China. Today, we are exporting toys up to 237%. Defense goods exports have increased to 23,000 crores.
Shehzad,
But Rajdeep, this is an interesting data here. If you look at it in terms of FDI for various states, it's Karnataka, which is not a BJP ruled state, which is in fact a Congress-driven state. It has $5.69 billion investment. So that's what it looks like right now, moving to Maharashtra at 5.36, Tamil Nadu 2.67. So in top three, it is the opposition ruled states.
Except Maharashtra, which is
Of
of
course,
course
which-
BJP ruled state. No, but before we make it a political debate, one last word I'll give you and then I'll move to Chandrajit Banerjee.
No. What is the real wage growth of India? That's the data that we should focus on. 0.01% over the last 5 years. Devastating number this is. 0.01% real wage growth of Indians over the last 5 years. This is
Partly
government's,
colored by the fact that 2 of those years were COVID years.
but still over the last 3 years, right? So COVID is far gone now. Now, why are they failing? Because they're passing the buck again now. And sorry, Shehzad, Karnataka is leading, as Maria just pointed out. And point number 2.
Karnataka was in the top even when the BJP was in power. It's not as if Karnataka has suddenly become the number one
No,
state.
so-
Once the Congress, you see, this is the problem. You all cherry pick what suits you all.
So
But-
let's go back to the basics then. Who leads Team India? It's the Prime Minister's job. He's the head coach, right? And
Okay,
what?
in fact,
No.
in fact,
So he's
Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has spoken. Let's
Yeah.
listen into what she's
sure,
saying.
sure.
I mean, it's very predictable reaction which is coming in from various political parties already now. Go ahead. Let's play the soundbite.
बजट से क्या उम्मीद है आज आपको?
What's your expectation from the budget?
It's very. I don't have much expectation, but
जी मैम एप्स्टीन फाइल्स पे कुछ कहेंगे? बजट से क्या उम्मीद है आज आपको?
What's your expectation from the budget?
it's very. I don't have much expectation, but
जी मैम एप्स्टीन फाइल्स पे कुछ कहेंगे?